I gave my son a bill for half his expenses. When Jake turned 18 last month, I thought we'd celebrate like any normal family. I made his favorite dinner, got him a cake, the whole thing. But instead of feeling proud watching him blow out those candles, I just kept thinking about how much money I'd spent on him over the years. Don't get me wrong, I love my kid. But raising him alone after his mom left when he was 12 wasn't cheap. Every time he needed new shoes because he grew 3 inches in 2 months, or when he wanted to join the basketball team and I had to shell out for equipment and tournament fees, or those expensive SAT prep courses he swore he needed, it all added up. The breaking point came when he casually mentioned he was planning to take a gap year to find himself and maybe travel around Europe with his girlfriend. He said this while I was literally eating ramen for the 3rd night in a row because I'd spent my last $40 on his senior pictures. That's when I decided to show him exactly what 18 years of his life had cost me. I spent the whole next weekend going through old bank statements, receipts, anything I could find. I made a spreadsheet with everything: diapers, formula, clothes, food, medical bills, school supplies, sports fees, car insurance once he got his license, his phone bill, even estimated costs for things like electricity for his room and water for his showers. The total came to about $130,000. I printed it out, walked into his room where he was playing video games, and dropped it on his desk. "What's this?" he asked, not even looking up from his screen. "Your bill," I said. "Half of what it cost me to raise you, $65,000. That got his attention real quick. He actually paused his game and picked up the papers. "Dad, what the hell? This is insane. You want to be an adult, right? Adults pay their own way. You can start paying me back $50 a month, or you can move out and handle your own expenses from now on." His face went completely white. "You're kidding." "Nope, dead serious." He stared at those papers for like 10 minutes, scrolling through every line item. I'd even included stuff like the time he broke his arm when he was 8 and we spent 6 hours in the ER. "Dad, you can't charge me for being born. That's not how this works." "Really? Because last I checked, you weren't contributing anything to this household. You eat my food, use my internet, drive the car I pay insurance on, and now you want to blow off college to backpack through Europe? On whose dime?" The kid just sat there opening and closing his mouth like a fish. "This is insane," he finally said. "No parent does this. No kid tells their parent they're taking a gap year while said parent is eating dollar store noodles either." He got up and stormed out of his room. I heard his bedroom door slam so hard it shook the whole house. For the next week, he barely spoke to me. He'd come down for dinner, eat in complete silence, then disappear back upstairs. But I noticed he started doing things differently. He'd turn off lights when he left rooms. He stopped leaving his dirty dishes everywhere. He even did his own laundry for the first time in months. On Saturday morning, I found him in the kitchen making scrambled eggs. Enough for both of us. "I've been thinking about what you said," he told me, sliding a plate across the counter. "Yeah? The Europe thing was stupid. I applied to community college yesterday for the fall semester. I took a bite of the eggs. They were actually pretty good. And I got a job interview at Target on Tuesday." "That's good," I said, trying to keep my voice neutral. He leaned against the counter, looking older somehow than he had a week ago. "I'm not gonna pay you back $65,000. That's crazy and you know it, okay? But I'll start paying rent, $200 a month, and I'll cover my own phone bill and gas money." I nodded. "That sounds fair? And Dad?" He looked me straight in the eye. "Thanks for not actually kicking me out. Thanks for not actually making me." He laughed, and for the first time in months, it felt like we were on the same team again. 3 weeks later, he started his job at Target. He comes home exhausted but proud of his first real paycheck. Last weekend, he handed me $200 in cash without me even asking for it.